In 1860, the French did not bring the dragon fruit to Vietnam for its sweetness. They were hunting a ghost that lived only in the heart of the night. To these men of God, the fruit was a bitter, leathery waste. They let the magenta husks rot in the humid mud while they watched the green vines climb. Missionary Jean-Marie Cuisine arrived in Saigon with a specific hunger. He did not seek the flavors of the Orient, but the elusive sight of a flower that defied the sun. Cuisine poured silk bags of silver coins onto mahogany tables to fund his obsession. He built iron cathedrals for a plant that would only show its face in darkness. The cactus was a jagged, ugly thing during the day. It clung to the trees like a green parasite, hiding the secret of the ghost flower within its scales. As the moon rose over the Mekong, the miracle began. A single, massive bud would tremble, its white skin glowing like polished bone against the deep, velvet shadows. The flower snapped open with a sound like a soft sigh. It was a luminous ghost, 6 inches wide, filling the heavy air with a scent of the divine. For 6 hours, the French elite stood in total silence. They watched the plant breathe, captivated by a beauty so fragile it would turn to mush by dawn. Under the flickering glow of oil lamps, the priest documented every movement. They saw the plant not as food, but as a divine clock ticking toward inevitable death. They spent fortunes to witness this botanical tragedy. Meanwhile, the local people watched the fruit fall, untouched by foreigners who were blinded by the radiance of a dying flower. As the decades passed, the colonial fever broke. The expensive glass houses shattered, and the priests departed, leaving their queen to fend for herself in the wild. The Vietnamese farmers saw what the missionaries could not. They discovered that the trash fruit, when cultivated with care, became a sweet, cooling treasure that thrived in heat. The aggressive spines of the ancestral fruit were tamed. The erratic red flesh was bred into the vibrant, speckled patterns we recognize today on the shelves of every market. The black seeds of the fruit look like tiny, unblinking eyes. They watch us from the white flesh, silent witnesses to a century of history that began with candles. Next time you slice into this neon wonder, remember the priest in the dark. Subscribe to the channel to unearth more buried botanical records in the Seeds of History series.